Hello everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well. So we're doing another requested reading today. This time I have two requests, two comments from you guys. So the first one says, can you read on the China-Russia relationship? And the other one, can you check if China will invade Russia this year? Jean Dixon, I don't know who that is, predicted that decades ago for this year. There are disputed lands, and China ordered map makers to display the original Chinese cities' names. Okay, so yeah, Russia is in deep trouble. Now Russia completely depends on China, and they've made themselves extremely vulnerable if China wants to attack. Putin sold the resources from Siberia to the Chinese, so good luck getting the Chinese out of there. So yeah, let's see what is going on. Let's see the current energies, what's going on between them, and then we'll ask about the future. What can we expect? How will things turn between China and Russia? So we're gonna have China on this side and then Russia on this side. Okay, so I have China and Russia. All right, so China. Ace of Wands, the Source. Four of Wands, participation. The Page of Pentacles, adventure. And Ten of Cups, harmony. Let's see Russia. Five of Pentacles, bleeding, money. Seven of Cups, projection, manipulators, liars. As I said, liars, bullshitters. Seven of Swords, the Thief card, the Mask. And then projections here, 7-7. Now let's see the card on top, the Mind. So these guys, they're not friends. Right now, Russia depends on China, because see that they're bleeding money. The outside are the Five of Pentacles, the loss. And China does offer support. We have the Four of Wands, participation. This is allies. But even though there's this ally energy, alliance, there's a lot of deception. I think it's on both sides. I think that they're frenemies. But more so, I'm getting these energies from the Russians with the sevens. Seven, so the snake. Like, shows a mask, but the truth is very different. Projection. Wanting to appear in a certain way. It's not real. It's unrealistic. So I'm not sure what kind of game they're playing, these Russians. They are vulnerable. They are the vulnerable ones. But China somehow stands to gain from this. Harmony. And then this Four of Pentacles is about balance, maintaining a balance. You know, with the Source here, this this Ace of Wands, I would interpret this as aggression. So maybe they are poking. Sometimes they're having here, they're profiting, because the Knave or the Page of Pentacles, profiting, gaining, growing from this alliance with Russia. The resources, they're in this relationship where they profit off each other, but they're not actually friends. And China, I'm not sure if they're thinking of invading necessarily in the near future. We're gonna do another question to ask about that precisely, but this is the current energy for the present moment. So there's a lot of deceit here, lies, trying to outsmart each other. But from this, I'm seeing Russia is the one that it's in the vulnerable position, and China is profiting more from this. But yeah, so let's ask, will China invade Russia this year, as that person said? Let's use the Rider-Waite deck and see. Will China invade Russia this year, as that dude predicted decades ago? I don't know. Maybe. So let's see what the cards will show us, what we are able to pick up on. All right, so we have China and Russia. So let's see China. Ooh, the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups. Now let's see the card on top, the outcome. Oops, the Five of Wands. Pushing for something. No, I'm not ruling it out. Now let's see Russia. The Knight of Pentacles, the Mercenary, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups. No, from Russia's energy, I'm not seeing it. Russia is still benefiting financially here. This Two of Pentacles, balance, getting money for war. This is the Mercenary with a coin in his hand, like using all these resources to continue the war. And then we have the Queen of Cups. This is passive energy. Page of Cups. This could be about surprise sometimes, like a surprise element. China does have the control, his major arcana card with the Chariot, but maybe not yet ready. There could be some type of a plan in the future, although like this is for the outcome, this Five of Wands, competition, fight, conflict. So if it was just for this from China's side, I would say that it's likely, but then I'm looking at Russia and I'm not seeing them impacted. So maybe this being here, it means future plan. It's they're planning to do something, but maybe not now. They are in control. They still need here with this Three of Cups, like the group, like North Korea, Russia, like the group, the axis of evil. So it's like China needs these alliances for whatever games they're playing here. So I'm picking up on bellicose energy here for China, but I'm not seeing it on Russia. So I cannot for sure say that yes, they will attack Russia this year. It could be part of a future plan. Although, you know, Russia is superior power when it comes to nuclear weapons. They have the world's largest nuclear arsenal, estimated at around 7,000 warheads, while China only has something like 270 nuclear warheads. So it's not gonna be that easy to take on Russia, even if Russia is in a vulnerable position because they made themselves dependent on China. But yeah, it's not gonna be easy. Let's do it again, just to make sure. One more time. Let's use the Osho deck. Will China invade Russia? If not this year, like, let's see in the near future. Let's do just a 5-card spread. China. And this is Russia. Okay, 10 of Cups harmony. This is China, the Wheel of Fortune. Russia, compromise. 5 of Swords, comparison. They're kind of like trying to outsmart each other. The Creator. Well, from these cards, we're seeing like this balance so far between them. The harmony, so like these two dolphins, the two sides. It's in balance right now. And they'll be for a while. They're able to maintain this compromise. This is Russia. Pentacles, money, getting money for resources in exchange of resources. But this is a very fragile balance and equilibrium here, harmony between them, because China here with the Wheel of Fortune, although with the Wheel of Fortune are energies outside our control, energies and forces outside our control, it's external circumstances, but yeah, the circumstances may change and then the situation can shift radically. So it's unstable energy. This balance here, this harmony here, this compromise here is not built on solid ground. It can shift and be destroyed at any time. And then we have this 5 of Swords. This is, there's no loyalty. There's no true alliance. This is them trying to outsmart each other, trying to win. There's no regard towards the other. It's just about selfish gains and by unethical means. There's no concern of what's right and wrong, loyalty, honor, nothing. Pure selfishness, pure greed. And again, we have the King of Wands on top. Bellicose energy. This is fire element, aggression, action. So I would say that in the future there is a potential conflict between Russia and China, and this might last for a longer time. So I'm not sure if it's this year necessarily, if it will happen this year, but it's likely that something will change, will drastically shift in the future, and they will turn against each other, like China will turn here. Major shift. So not looking great for Russia. Yeah, so I can't give a clear answer. I think it's not likely this year from the previous spread, but it is a possibility further in the future. It can happen. This balance here that they managed to attain, this temporary alliance, might be destroyed because there's big changes here. Yeah, so this is what I'm able to tap into for now. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you guys soon. Take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.